Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I'm going to show you how to do a tote bag. So it has an optional inside fabric and of course outside fabric that's really pretty. It's super easy for beginners as well, and it's great for practicing straight lines. So stay tuned. So I prepped my fabric, one for the outside and one for the inside. So the inside piece is just one, and it's 40 times 88 centimeters or 16 times 35 inches. And the same we cut out for the outside, so 40 times 80 or 16 times 35 inches. And then you will need two handles, so you can choose which fabric you want to make it out of. And these are 7 times 70 centimeters. So first of all, let's do the handles. Pretty sides inside, fold in half like this. You can pin it too, and then just sew along the longer side that's open. And do the same with the other piece, just fold and sew. Now we need to turn them inside out. A safety pin can make this a lot easier. Just pin it and close it, but make sure you go through just the one side and not both. Like this. And then push it inside and keep turning it. So push the thread and the pin. And take your time with this. Now take the two pieces and take a look that the stitch is on the side. And here pin it along so that it's always exactly on the side. Here is an example, so do this with both and then do an extra stitch along those pins from one end to the other. And do this with both pieces, and then we'll do the back section. Now we need our bigger pieces, so here is my inside fabric. So we need to set it like this so that it's folded in half once by the longer side. So the 88 centimeters or the 35 inches side should be folded in half, and then we can pin the edges. And also take care that the pretty side is looking away from you so that it's to the inside. Maybe it's a bit weird to explain, but when I have both the same way, but let's take the outside fabric the same way. So like this, on the outside you should have the back side of your fabric, pretty sides inside like this. And now we can again pin and stitch the one and the other side here, simply from one end all the way to the other. Take care that you leave a big opening on your inside fabric to turn it inside out later. Now that we did this step, we can do an extra step of cutting the corners on the outside of the stitch like this, so that we can turn the corner nicely, and then we can turn the outside bag inside out and leave the other one as it is for now, so don't do anything with it, and also do the corners here. Now we need our outside bag, and we need 12 centimeters or 4.7 inches from the top, and that's where we put the handle end. Like this, a bit outside of it, then pin here, repeat with the other handle and other side too. Now you should have something like this, so the handles are nice on both sides. We checked that nothing turned in a weird way, so now would be the time to correct that before we sew. Now we have our inside section. It's best if it's still inside out, and then we will just put everything inside and stitch it up. Now you take your pins and pin the outside edges. So make sure you know where your pins by the handles are. When you get there, you want to take them out and sew over the handle. Now you gotta cut these off, and then we can turn it inside out. So now you should have something like this, the inside fabric and the outside fabric with the handles. So now all that is left is to do a stitch over here, any stitch you like, and in my case I'll do this by hand so that it's easier. You can of course use your sewing machine, so it's pretty much up to you. So this section we're gonna sew, in my case, by hand, and I'll use my transparent thread. You could go over it with the sewing machine, as I said, but in that case just make sure that you have to align both sides really nicely before you do that. Now you can push the inside fabric into the outside. And you can see that it's starting to look like a bag. And also I'll show you an optional step, so something you can but don't have to do. You can take a look at this edge and stitch it one more time over the handles too, here on the stitch that you already have. And then you do that all around, and that way you can, if you want to, prevent this section from puffing up like this. Now this is looking a lot neater in my opinion, and you see how it's straight and not puffing. Anyway, we're done. I could now iron over it to make it look even neater, but that's up to you and the type of fabric that you personally used. So all in all, this is now a finished tote bag. I hope you guys like the way it looks. Feel free to let me know in the comment section. So I hope you guys enjoyed the project. Feel free to let me know by shooting a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to our channel if you'd like to stay updated with our other videos. And if you'd like to see everything that we post, click the subscribe button for free, and that way stay notified every time we post something new. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in our next video. Until then, have a wonderful day. Bye!